Poster for choir practice. Harriet's just left him.
Sure.
I was thinking of popping over myself. Fancy joining me?
Choir? Me? No, I don't think so.
Right. Just thought it'd be nice to do something together.
Hi, Dad.
Right, guys, time I got you to the Science Museum. You finish those and we'll go.
Dr. Cavanagh, I didn't realise you were Leanna's dad.
Yeah, I'm indeed. Oh, well done. You know, just to get a nomination is an achievement in itself. And I have to say, you've had some great testimonials.
Yeah, I wonder who sent them in. It'd be nice to say thanks.
Now, they're all anonymous, I'm afraid. I'm on the judging panel.
Really?
Yeah. Right, come on, you two. I'll drop Jacob off later.
Dr. Cavanagh, this science project that they're doing, I thought maybe we could help them. I used to love science at school.
You what?
You know, atoms, gravity, experiments, all that kind of stuff. So maybe you could come round for dinner and me and you could chat about it.
Ah, sounds good. Oh, we should ask your mum too.
Stepmum, but that'd be nice, thank you.
Well, can't really say no now, can I? Hey, give the surgery a call later. I'll check the diary. Right, come on, you two. Better go.
See ya.
Meal sounds good.
Why?
Why? Because... Hi! Oh, sorry, mate, he's closed. Ignore him, please. Just come in.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
David, I've heard a lot about you. All bad.
Oh, hope not.
Hi, Jake. Hi, Mr. Metcalf. Mrs. Metcalf.
Can I get some bog roll then?
What?
Lisa were in there for hours this morning. She's used it all up, so I've had to wait. Go on. Mother won't let me do one at work. Not after last time. Ta, I've been looking forward to this all day.
No, Sam, please. Honestly, no charge. Just...
Nice one. I'll think of you when I'm...
Please, come in. Sit down.
Ross, come on. Ross, I know you...
Just a few nibbles.
You'll have to make sure you're paired up for all your work in future.
Oh, I love the cheesy things, Mrs. Metcalf.
Oh, Tracy. Call me Tracy.
Yes, they are chili, walnut and goat cheese crostini.
Try saying that after your second glass of wine.
I think you've already had your second glass of wine.
We're just cross because he's the designated driver.
Oh, what a shame. You're missing out. Perhaps you could get a taxi. Oh, my dad could give you a lift.
What, no limousine?
Liam, this is amazing.
I know. Anyone would think we've been lured here under false pretenses to be impressed by the gourmet food.
So what have we got here?
Well, everything that we've got out is either off the shelves or things that we have stocked over the last 6 months. We're only a small retailer, so we like to rotate what we sell, respond to demand. At any time, you could find an organic pea and mint soup or our famous 7-seeded sourdough loaf over there. Or even a fruit and nut tea loaf for afters.
And then you can floss, brush and gargle.
Well, you know, we need to be useful as well as fancy. The nearest supermarket's a drive away and there's a lot of older people in the village, so, you know, we're a lifesaver when it comes to 6 o'clock and you realise you've run out of dishwasher tabs.
Or bog roll.
Yes, thank you, Jacob. Perhaps you should start on your atomic...
Oh, atomic mass and isotopic abundance.
That. Jake, maybe go next door.
Yes.
Start your homework.
Why don't you take some of this through with you? Yeah?
We've already missed 2 buses. We're doing registration by now.
Well, just say we got locked in the library or something.
Yeah, and still get a late mark.
Well, I'm predicted top grades in all subjects. Like, anyone's going to do sleep over 1 late mark. Tell me I've not missed my bus.
You have. And there's not another one for nearly an hour.
What? I'm going to be so dead. Stupid Becca from English told me the wrong exam time, so I need to get to school now.
Well, can you get us all a lift?
No, Gran's at the laundrette and Lowell's off wandering out of signal somewhere with Doug. Yeah, my dad's wall-to-wall with appointments, so...
Right, I'll ask my dad then. But you won't be happy that we're already late.
Wait. I've just had the best idea.
Give me keys. If you won't flush the gear out.
Turn it down.
Problem solved. You've already nicked the local psycho's car. You don't need to trash your CD collection as well. Local idiot, more like. I mean, who leaves their keys in the boot of the car?
I'm only going to start the engine, you said.
I'm doing us all a favour, remember? She's got an exam to get to.
You're mental.
Can you slow down? Oh, what a total waster. Even runs his car on half empty.
Yeah, total waste. He was going to kill us when he finds out what we've done.
Uncle, you need to work on that.
I'm cool. I'm totally cool with all of it.
Well, I'm still half a mile away and my exam is in 20 minutes. Well, best leg it then. Us too, and keep it zipped.
Could I get you?
Well, we missed the bus because I stupidly insisted our science homework had to be totally perfect. So we got on another bus, and when we got off, I realised I'd left my bag at the bus stop. So we had to trail all the way back here.
But you found it?
Yeah. Well, I told Jacob to let me sort out my own mess, but you've raised a gentleman, Mr. Metcalfe.
Yeah, well, he's all right, I suppose. You could have called. School's been on at me wondering where you were. I thought I was going to have to send out a search party.
I know. Sorry.
Let me explain to them. If you give us a lift back now, we'll be in time for double maths.
Come on then, Einstein. Hey. Listen, I know you think she's a bit, dorky. But if you want to get on and get into uni, she's exactly the sort of girl you want to be hanging around with, OK?
Right, yeah.
Pleasure. See you, Dad.
What are you doing here?
Getting the bus with you. Why is the village full of police?
Oh, they're starting another search for Amelia.
She's been missing nearly 2 weeks now. Everyone's really beside themselves.
I bet they are. Do you know her?
Yeah, she just lives over the road.
Yeah, she's my fella's daughter, so we're kind of related.
So if you see or hear anything...
Oh, don't worry. They'll be the first to know.
What?
It's her. It's Dan Spencer's daughter. I don't know if you know him. She's a lovely kid. It's really out of character, so just keep a lookout for her, yeah?
There's still no news on Amelia?
No.
Oh, it's so sad. It's all over the school. Everyone's talking about it. Is that why those lot are still around? Don't they have anything better to do?
Well, look, don't knock it, because the more publicity we get, the more chance we have of finding Amelia. Yes, so just keep your eyes peeled. Even the most innocent thing might just help, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello? Yes, it's about Amelia. Do I have any information? Well, that depends on whether or not there's a reward.
Oh, is that your dad? Liam! Liam! He's not stopping. Liam! Mustn't have seen me.
Yeah, that'll be it.
You might be able to catch him at the junction if you absolutely peg it.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you doing here this time?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Revision day.
Ah, right. Well, help yourself to anything from the kitchen. Offer does not extend to alcohol. Or furniture, or plates. Only joking. You must have lovely stuff at home, mustn't you? With your dad being a doctor. It's good money, innit? And very well deserved.
Stop talking. It's not a revision day.
Yes, it is. I revised your plan to go to school.
Your plan, you mean?
No, I was never going to go. Can I borrow your phone a second?
Who are you calling?
Good morning to you. This is David Nicehair, Jacob Gallagher's dad.
Is that the school?
Jacob won't be in today. Claims he has a sore tummy. I'm ashamed he's not made of sterner stuff, but that's young lads for you these days, isn't it? He'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da, pet.
That did not sound like my dad.
I'll keep working on it.
This is amazing. Go faster.
We are going quite fast.
It's true. Don't answer.
Give it to me.
No.
Hello? Well, it's me, Joe. It's your brother. Whatever my name is.
Noah.
Noah. Yeah, I forgot my own name. Anyway, I can't chat. Something funny's happening to my voice. Drive safely.
What are you doing?
There was a hedgehog in the road.
So? He's dead. His guts are hanging out.
I know.
I can't believe you just did that.
I can't believe you made me pick it up.
Well, we couldn't just leave it there, the poor thing. It's much more comfy in the boot.
I can smell it.
That will be Noah's pants.
It is not. It stinks. You're an idiot.
Oh, no.
What?
Police.
Where?
Right behind us.
Floor it.
I knew we shouldn't have done this. I said we're gonna get absolutely hammered.
Now what?
Run!
Yeah. Noah.
You left me. You ran off.
Get over it. You've got as many legs as we have.
Not so cool now, are you?
Is it me who's crying about being left?
Where's Sarah?
They got her. One of the policemen's got her.
Why didn't you help her?
Why didn't you?
What should he have done? Beat them up?
This is what happens when you hang out with little kids.
Oh, and you're a big grown-up now.
Well, compared to you, I am.
Well, what a shame for you then, because you'll be getting sent down for longer.
I'm not going to be sent down. My dad's a doctor.
They're going to find out about the other day as well. And I've already been in trouble with them once. This is bad.
They won't.
Why won't they?
What happened the other day?
You were born. We'll be all right. Schools you've had, do not tell your dad. Look, I'm coming there now, so if you said... Oh, my God. Well, there's a policeman. Well, he's outside the cafe with the dad of that girl. Look, I have to walk past, so stay on the phone. I don't know, just do.
There's fires everywhere around here, and my girlfriend's been handing them out in town. Someone who must know something. Let us know the minute you find anything, yeah?
Right, false alarm. Just do not tell your dad.
Hey. Where's Jacob?
Hong Kong.
Really?
Yeah, don't worry. He's not here for us.
Sarah's had a funny turn. She's in hospital.
What did she say?
I think she's got a cold or something.
But what did she say?
Well, I'm not in trouble, so she can't drop us in it.
Hey, is there any news on your daughter?
No.
Well, I'm sure she'll be home soon.
Thanks.
In a coffin.
You can. Well, I know you're worried, but there's loads of people out there looking for her.
Yeah, I want to help too, but, you know, we can't let our studies slip.
Thank you, Leanna. Go on, get your books in your bag.
Have you got any get-well-soon cards?
Yeah, they should be.
Has managed to convince the police to let the matter rest. Which is very generous of him. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, great. We need to get to school.
You still have to pay, though.
What do you mean?
There's always a price.
Well, my dad's a doctor, so if there's any damage...
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear.
No, can't find any. Could have sworn there was some on the stand.
Well, thank you for looking. I'm sure I'll be able to find some in the hospital shop. You must be very proud of these two.
Why's that?
They've just volunteered to wash all of Mr. Tate's cars after school. Inside and out. to raise money for the Missing Girls Fund.
Really? Good for you.
I'll see you both later. Let's try again.
Got you a present?
Aren't you getting changed?
For what?
Because you'll get filthy.
You don't actually think I'm going to wash cars?
We both are.
What, because a sad old man looked at you funny?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Oh, you're such a spod. Like, I'm sure we can think of something better to do.
Like I'd want to. With someone like you.
Well, you should be flattered. I mean, look at what you're wearing.
We almost got a criminal record for what we did.
Keep your voice down.
All you care about is getting away with things and looking pretty.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a win-win to me.
Well, it's not. It's pathetic and selfish.
Grow up, Jacob.
Says the spoiled little rich kid. You make me sick. What's she doing here?
I don't know. Maybe she's bored and all.
Hi. Yeah, he's right. I am bored. What do you want to do?
Nothing with you.
But I thought we were all good now.
Well, we're not.
But you texted me about him and Maya.
Only because I wanted to get back at her.
But what do I have to do? Just say I'm sorry, because I am.
For which bit? Joyriding. Not caring about Sarah's illness. Thinking you're something special.
Just all of it, okay? So, just please, can we be mates again?
Suppose.
Okay, well, let's do something later.
What?
I don't know, well, maybe we could just hang out? My dad's in the cafe, but I'll text you. My dad's given me 50 quid. What do you want to do?
Nothing. I don't want to hang out with you.
Why?
I just don't.
Has she said something to you?
No.
Liar.
No.
Liar. You were up for it earlier, now you've suddenly changed your mind. I know it's her. She tried to do the same to my dad, tried to turn him against me. I'm just sick of her interfering in my life. I'm gonna make her pay. Good work.
Right. You'll buy any booze, and then it'll be me and you, the dream team, for the rest of the day. What do you say?
Fine.
Good. Right.
Just go.
All right. Don't bite my head off. I'll leave you to it, whatever that may be. Won't be long. See ya.
Good, well, just you and me then.
What do you want?
To see you, of course. Or do you still believe Maya's lies about me?
No. But whatever it is you're planning, I don't want to get involved.
Sorry, well, that's not an option.
I'm not giving these to customers.
Just shove them in newspapers. No one will know where they came from.
No, it's a stupid idea.
Maya badmouths me. I get her back my way.
With some lame flyers.
Yeah, well, I've posted stuff online as well. She's gonna get so much grief.
Why would you do that?
Do you really have to ask? I mean, besides, I'm doing us all a favour before she sinks her claws into your dad and ruins your life as well.
You are so predictable. I knew you'd be here spreading lies. Don't deny it.
I wasn't going to.
Those accusations you've posted on social media, you think that's funny? Do you have any idea how this could affect my career? I mean, if Jessie sees this... Oh, no. Wait, I mean, that's the whole point, isn't it? Even though you know it's all lies.
Well, reap what you sow, that's all I can say. And guess what? Jacob's been helping me.
You wrapping Liam round your little finger, all those little in-jokes about me.
Well, I've heard you bitching about me to my dad, trying to turn him against me, and now you're trying to do the same with Jacob.
It's not like that.
Oh, what, so now you're falling for her poor me routine, are you?
I wanted us to be friends, for us to be a family. You wouldn't even let me in.
Me and my dad were fine. We had a life. We didn't need you.
Well, you've got what you wanted. It's over, and it's not all because of me. So why do this? Why make me out to be
A lying, gold-digging cow? Or don't you want half of what my dad's worked for?
I just want what's fair. That's all.
What, while you latch onto David and bleed him dry? Good luck with that. Because Jacob has seen through your vindictive lies, and so will David.
Look, goodness, I'm getting this thing off by tea time. Shall we get a curry to celebrate?
I'll let you choose.
I don't think so, young lady. You and me need to have a conversation.
What, here?
Seemingly so.
All I ever wanted was to be a good stepmother for you, but I was never going to be good enough, was I?
I told my dad you'd do this. Hurt him, but he didn't listen.
So why aren't you happy I'm out of his life?
Because you're still in mine. You're my teacher.
And that gives you the right to try and ruin my career?
They were just pictures. And if you didn't like them, why did you put them all over Facebook?
They weren't meant to be on flyers for the whole of Yorkshire to see.
And all the stuff you wrote on the internet.
What, they've got you on side now? What did they buy you? A burger, fries, a big fizzy drink?
Well, he doesn't even like fizzy drinks, do you? So...
Right, this stops right now, OK?
Can I go now, Miss Stepney, or are you going to put me in isolation?
No. But if this continues, I will have to talk to Dr. Cavanagh. I'm sure he'll be very interested to see what his daughter's been up to.
I realise this must have been a pretty testing time for you both.
Please, Doctor, whatever it is, I just... You know, you don't have to go to your brother's place if it makes you feel sad.
I want sad.
No. A bug flew into your eye. Forgot. That's why you were sitting on the side of the road.
Boo-hoo.
Thanks for the lift, miss.
Just remember our deal, OK?
I won't tell the other year 10s that you like Little Mix.
Don't know what you're talking about. Those wine gums gone to your head. Go on. Go do your homework. I'm going to get a coffee and my social media fix.
You heard from Dad? He's not picking up his phone?
No, I haven't. If he's not at the surgery, he's probably on his house visits.
I need a cheque for the ski trip.
Oh, you're going? Jealous?
Well, if you hadn't have ditched Dad for the shopkeeper, you might be able to afford it. You're loving it, though. A new place to show off in. Talk to me, I'm a teacher. While I have to share a room with my best friend and her dumb owl collection.
I wish you would talk to me, Leanna. This is getting tedious.
Shame. I've only just started. You know, if I were Jessie, I'd sack Maya on the spot.
Why? Because you were spreading more lies about her?
You don't even know what happened. You weren't even there.
Why are you letting Leanna do this? Maya said she found you upset.
Well, of course she would say that. Anything to stop her looking bad.
Miss Stepney needs to stop sticking her nose in. I didn't ask her to.
You just don't get it, do you? All Leanna cares about is causing trouble for her. She doesn't care about you.
That's not true. Me and Noah are mates, aren't we?
No. You're just messing with his head because you know he fancies you.
I don't fancy her. Would you shut up?
Then why don't you just tell the truth? You know Maya hasn't done anything wrong. She doesn't deserve this.
Why do you even care? Or is it because you fancy someone? Like Miss Stepney?
She doesn't deserve this.
Just get off him.
Is that all you got? Or have you got no balls like your dad?
Jacob, what are you doing? Jacob just attacked Noah. They're fighting about Miss Stepney.
If you've come to gloat, forget it. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
I didn't make you fight Noah, did I? I mean, why are you sticking up for Maya like that?
Because what you're doing isn't fair. What if she loses a job? Do you really hate her that much?
Well, I've taken the post down, OK? But don't say I didn't warn you. I know what she's really like.
Ike, are you trying to wind him up again?
I haven't done anything.
Spare me the sweetness and light routine, OK? Because it's not going to wash. From now on, you stay away from him. Is that clear? Yeah, she's good. I'll give her that.
Why?
Miss Grant says I owe her an apology.
You only say sorry when you have to.
That's not true. I said sorry to you before. Nobody forced me. I don't get why you hate me. We could be really good friends if you gave us a chance.
I don't make friends with people who keep posting lies about their stepmom.
Why'd you always stick up for her? Do you fancy her or something?
Of course not.
But she's a nice person. She doesn't deserve all that stuff you posted.
You wouldn't say that if you really knew her.
How many books have you got? You could open a library. Oh.
Reading's fun. You should try it. Hello?
What's going on?
May is moving back in with us.
You don't hang about, do you? Good luck. If you're going to be stuck with her, you'll soon find out what a prize cow she is.
Oi, don't talk to her like that.
It's fine. I've heard it all before. Unless you're here to apologise, you can leave.
I don't know what my dad ever saw in you.
So you keep telling me. Actually, he saw a chance to be happy. But you couldn't cope with that, could you? You know, all I ever wanted to do was be a good mum to you.
You were never my mum. I had the best mum in the world, and then you waltzed in acting like she never existed.
That's just not true.
Telling me what to do, trying to turn my dad against me, flirting with my granddad.
Being friendly is not flirting.
It is when you turn up to Gramps' barbecue with your boobs on show.
That again.
If my mum hadn't have died, Dad had never looked twice at you. You sad, desperate slapper.
Yeah? Well, then I wouldn't have been stuck with some selfish, spiteful little brat who thinks she's something special, because you're not, and you never were, and your precious mother didn't even want you.
What?
She just fell pregnant. You were an accident. Or did Daddy never mention that?
Thanks for meeting up. You all right?
What do you think?
Look, May is really sorry. It wasn't true what she said. Your mum really loved you.
Oh, will you get lost, will you?
But she still cares about you.
Yeah, right.
She does. She feels really bad about upsetting you.
Did she send you to tell me this?
No.
I just don't get why you like her. You know, I'm younger and prettier, but you'd rather get the hots for your history teacher.
You're talking rubbish now.
Are you blushing?
No.
Well, you were really quick to defend her yesterday.
Because you were in the wrong. You know it.
Maybe. Thanks for coming to see me. It's really sweet.
Maybe you're not all that bad.
Nor are you. Why don't we sneak a bottle of vodka from your dad's shop and go to the pavilion and see what happens?
Not a good idea.
Well, you know you want me.
I'm just trying to be a mate. God, Leanna, you're not even my type.
I've let her down.
You're not even a guest. My dad is, and I'm meeting him. Well, where is he then?
I'm sorry, but it wasn't working. I was only trying to do the decent thing.
Right, stringing me along whilst having it off with somebody else.
Is that your mum and my dad?
By waiting until you're in a better place to take the rejection.
A cricket pitch. You two sucking each other's faces is not a better place to take anything. Anyway, Dad, she's explained now, so that's that, isn't it?
So, I should run on, should I, Dr. Smooth?
There's no need to make a scene.
Why is that? Because you're better than me, eh? With your car and your job and this handsome face.
But, Dad, you've got a brilliant job now, and I'm sure you'll get a car in no time.
Oh, for future reference, there is never a good time to break someone's heart.
Hello, darling. Sorry I'm late. You've met Bernice, haven't you?
Yeah, I know it's early days. I'm just trying to get ahead of the game.
And Mum was cheating on Daz.
No, Gabby. How many more times? It was a tiny little overlap whilst I let Daz down gently.
Didn't look gentle to me.
Bye, Mother. Enjoy your drink with Robert.
We didn't intend to hurt anyone, I assure you.
She's only sour because she thought Daz could give her a leg up in the media. I take it was you that sent that text he mentioned. In future, no more interfering, please.
So, are you two an item then?
Well, we're dating, and we'll see what happens.
Shame. Does that mean you don't want to spend any quality time together tonight?
On the contrary. Why don't the four of us have dinner here? If that's not too forward of me.
I think that's a marvellous idea.
There. Full?
Sorry, I was meant to be getting help, but...
Well, no harm done. Anyway, listen up, because we've got some exciting news.
You better not be pregnant. She's not. Oh, tell me she isn't.
As if we'd have another baby at our age.
Oh, thank the Lord. Couldn't cope with a mini brat version of her. Same.
Oh, let's just order, shall we?
Look,
Is
it'll be
anyone
just
more
like...
open to hearing our non-baby plans?
Fine.
Elementary, my dear. We're going on a 4-day Sherlock Holmes tour.
What, we? As in all of us?
Yeah, it's going to be a hoot. Did you know that your great-great-grandfather lived near Baker Street? You might have bumped into the man himself.
Yeah. Him and Sherlock having a pint together.
Just imagine. Ooh, I can't wait. Right, come on, it's my round. Well, my guess is they seem fine.
Oh, I never guess. It's a shocking habit. Destructive to the logical faculty.
Ooh. Can I be your Watson, Doctor?
Hmm?
There's no way I'm being stuck in a tiny hotel room with you. Talk about a living hell. You and her and Sherlock Holmes? Kill me now. They are not dragging us to London.
Right, well, you and me, we're going to make sure of it.
Yeah. Didn't expect to see you.
Well, we're probably going to be family soon, so we might as well start being friends.
I'd like that.
Maybe I'm jumping the gun a bit, but I've already put my name down for being a bridesmaid.
Oh, goodness. We haven't talked about anything like that yet.
But you will. Of course, you need to start showing him some real commitment. I brought you some of his Sherlock Holmes books. You'll have something to chat about when you're planning our trip this afternoon.
Well, I can't read all these by this afternoon.
Well, I've put a notes page in there that I got from school. You'll look like a real expert if you ask him to take you to Hampstead's pet cemetery. It's where Sherlock's budgie, Spud's, buried.
Great, thank you.
Morning! Well, Eric wants me to have every treatment you've got going, money no object. Just nothing I'm allergic to this time.
I better leave you to it. Just remember what I said about commitment.
Well, it's a lovely spread. Did you make this cake?
Baked it before I went to work.
Very professional. You know, it's almost identical to the one they serve at Hotton Bakery. I think yours is much nicer, Mum. You know, Bernice has got many different talents, Dad. Not just cake baking. You know, she's a real expert at English literature. That's why she's so excited about going on our Baker Street trip. You know, she loves Sherlock Holmes almost as much as you do.
I know. We're going to have a lovely time.
I don't think we should just go to Baker Street. I think we should go to the pet cemetery at Hampstead too.
Why would we want to do that?
I've always wanted to see where dear little Spud is buried.
Spud?
Sherlock Holmes's budgie. The case of the twisted claw.
I'm not sure I remember that one.
Oh, it's one of his best. The evil Count Mountjoy thinks he's got away with it until the budgie says, "It was the Count what done it, Sherlock!" But I thought you said...
I think you must have misunderstood. Sherlock Holmes isn't real. He's a fictional character. He doesn't have a budgie. I thought everyone knew that.
I'm so sorry. You must think I'm a complete idiot.
No. Everyone makes mistakes.
Well, I think that's a tea over. Come on, Gabby, let's go and get on with the washing up. Did you have to have so much fun humiliating my mum? She really likes your dad. Yeah, and that's what we're curing them of, remember? It won't take much more for them to split.
I meant what I said, Eric. Either you ask him to leave, or I will.
I've been thinking maybe we should just ease off them for a while. Are you having second thoughts? No, more just leaving them to mess it up for themselves, which they will. Sorry, but That's not my style. It looks like it's down to me to think of something.
So I'll see you tonight. All dressed up and ready for the local GP's fundraiser dance.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to one of these gala nights.
Hey, I'm always happy to step in. Give me a chance to play James Bond.
Yeah, it's a little lower key than that. Well, it does have a touch of glamour, I must admit. Lots of sparkles on show.
Maya always looked amazing. Mind you, you should have seen the amount she spent on her outfits. Not that you have to, of course.
No, of course.
It's not a competition. As long as you're with me, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I hope so.
I know so. Why don't we meet in the pub first and book a car to pick us up? Make it a night to remember.
I know, Mum, OK? She can't keep a bloke longer than 5 minutes, especially one she really likes. It's like a self-destruct button or something. Yeah, and I know Dad, he falls in love with a flutter of an eyelash. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Let's just leave them to burn it out for themselves. No tricks and no schemes.
Girls! You two, hang on a minute. Oh, running in these hills isn't easy, you know.
Here, you left these in the cafe.
Thanks.
Actually, I'm glad you did, if I'm honest, because it gives us a chance to have a little girly chat about yesterday.
What do you mean?
Well, that whole trying to make me look daft in front of your dad thing.
Mum.
No, it's all right. I understand. Leanna's just trying to be protective. But the thing is, I really do care about your dad. So why don't we all try and be one big happy family? What do you say? Great. Well, now we all know where we stand. Let's draw a line under it, start afresh, shall we? Clutch bag. Oh, my hair's such a mess. And... Oh, Leanna, what are you doing here?
Well, I came to apologise for what I said about Maya. I didn't mean to be a cow.
It's very sweet of you to say. But I meant what I said before about a fresh start. So, now you're here. Can you do me a favour and just sit me up, please? Thanks. So, what do you think? Will I do for your dad?
Found it! Amelia had only been using it to keep her secret makeup stash in. Oh, my God.
What is it? Is it too much? Do I look like I'm trying too hard?
Far from it. Oh, she look amazing. Doesn't she?
What? Oh, yeah. Lovely.
No, there's a problem, isn't there? Doesn't Liam like black or sequins?
No, nothing like that. It's a bit more of a black tie gala event. I mean, talk about over the top. But I'm sure that won't matter. You know, like Kerry says, you look beautiful. And why not show a bit of leg and dare to be different? Stand out from those wannabe princesses.
I suppose.
As long as you feel confident in front of all my dad's friends and colleagues, then who cares what they think?
Oh, my God. Kerry, what am I going to do?
Fit right in.
Yeah, I know, you're right. Look at Manpreet. Why is she wearing that?
Oh, or maybe they're going to a different party?
Well, she's a doctor. Where else would she be going? Oh, no. Look at me. I can't wear this. I'm going to have to get changed fast.
Where on earth are you going dressed like that?
To the fundraising dance with my dad.
What, is it a Disney theme or something?
You didn't tell me it was a fancy dress.
Because it's not. Somebody's obviously got their wires crossed. It's okay. There's no harm done. Come on, we'll just turn around.
Bernice. Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say. You look,
Awful. I know. Well, we all know whose fault that is, don't we?
Don't look at me. I didn't choose your dress.
No, just dropped a few hints.
That was the point, wasn't it? You wanted to make me doubt myself, didn't you?
Sorry. What's this got to do with Leanna?
Do you want to tell him, or shall I?
I held down a boring job. I put up with the
You
digs.
wanted me to look a laughing stock, didn't you?
But Leanna didn't make you wear that dress, did she? You did do that to yourself.
No, but she made me panic.
Right, you. Try finding the ball going in 15 minutes.
Mum, what happened?
Her, that's what. Little Miss Butter wouldn't melt.
I think the taxi is here. Maybe we should go.
Good idea. Something tells me we won't be going to the ball tonight. From what I've heard, the only person to blame for how you look is you.
I was only desperate because she planted the seeds of doubt. Can't you see what she's been trying to do? This. Yesterday at tea, she's been trying to undermine me in front of you.
Yeah, Mum's right. I told her to back off.
I don't believe this. You two are as bad as each other.
Why doesn't Bernice just nip home and get changed while you have a drink? There's no harm done.
Apart from levelling unfounded accusations against my daughter. I'd say that's a game changer, wouldn't you?
Right, well, now we all know where we stand. I'd really like to get out of this dress.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
Thank you, sweetheart. It's nice to know someone cares.
This isn't over. I get you and the rest of the school a day off, and you want to meet me in a playground for 5-year-olds. Could you be any more lame? Wait, that was you? Genius, wasn't it? It wasn't too hard. You know, the school's firewall is older than most of the school dinner ladies. So, I've got better things to do with my time. Make it quick. Well, I just wanted to talk. Well, my dad and that shrew are probably over. We don't need to talk ever again. Seriously, what is your problem? With your mum? Are you kidding me? Look, I didn't like it when they were together, but I don't like seeing her upset. I do. I love it. But she was so embarrassed. She wouldn't be seen dead in a dress like that. Actually, she would look better in it. Dead. Do you want me to tell you why I have a problem with the thing that spawned you? I mean, where do I even start? She's like every hilarious mum joke rolled into one. You don't know anything about her. Wrong. I've done my research. I mean, look at her last husband. Loaded, wasn't he? Okay, you can stop there. And gay. Makes you wonder why she married him. Well, she is not getting her hands on my daddy's money. No way.
Is that so? Oh, don't stop, sweetheart. Daddy wants to hear everything you've got to say.
Trolling for a laugh, Dad. You should have heard the things she was saying about you.
You told Bernice to go out and get a different dress, knowing that she'd be embarrassed, knowing that she'd be mortified.
God, he's so lame. One way or another, the women in his life always leave him. That's what she was saying. Well, I really didn't. Sorry, Dad, but anybody saying anything about you, of course I'm going to react.
You're making it worse for yourself.
Cool. I won't say anything next time. Well done. You win. My dad's even backing you over his own daughter.
I heard it all, Leanna. Bernice was right about you. I just didn't want to listen.
Dad.
And don't try and turn on the tears. It's not going to work this time. You owe somebody an apology.
Yeah.
Day off, and you want to spend it with your mother. But you... What are you all doing here?
I know it may be a bad time.
It is. I've got an appointment soon-ish.
Mum, he's got something to say.
Actually, Leanna wants to say something first. Go on.
Sorry.
Again, louder.
No, she doesn't have to.
Yes, she does. Louder, like you mean it.
I'm sorry.
Between the three of us, we finally got to the truth, mainly thanks to Gabby.
Is that everything then? Only, like I said, I'm a bit busy and...
Yeah, I just, I owe you an apology too. Okay, I'll deal with you properly later.
What are you looking at?
Kids playing on a kids pirate ship in someone else's back garden.
Oh, why the face? You get killed on Fortnite or something?
No, it's just a bit sad, innit? You are playing on a big shed.
Well, if you must know, we got into a thing with another school crew. Kelthwaite.
You're gonna make them walk the plank?
Ah, haha. We hacked the school computer, got everyone a day off. Think they can top that?
That was you? No way.
Right, well, believe what you want. I don't care.
Fine. I'm in. Tell me what I have to do.
What? Like it's that easy? Do you know how many calories are in one?
No, I clearly live here.
Gotta be a little kid, isn't he?
I'm not a kid.
Right, so we're gonna do this or what? Is nicking booze from the shop really a good idea? What if Miss Stepney's in there? Yeah, that's why it's a dare.
I'll do it if she's too scared.
What, are you still here?
What are you doing all over the road? Can you see a pavement? Hey, left at the back chat, you. I'll have to have a word with your mother if you're not careful. Yeah, go on, snitch on me, big man. Do you want to make something of it?
Grow up, Noah.
I hate that idiot.
Didn't hate him when he was your stepdad.
He was your stepdad?
Ages ago. I've had loads since. Latest one ain't even a bloke.
Well, go on then. If you're so desperate to impress us, go get us a bottle of vodka.
No sweat. You can film it.
Me? Why do you want to hang out with them lot?
Come on, Samson, it'll be a laugh.
No, it won't.
Give me 5 minutes. I'll change his mind. Samson!
Sack him off. No. I want to see if he has the guts to do it.
One. It is unless you want me to lose my job and then you'll have to support me till I find a new one.
Good point. Get marking, wench.
You took ages. I almost gave up waiting.
I'm here, Arthur.
Oh, look, it's the village slapper.
Hey, don't speak to her like that.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. Nor am I. Isn't it time you stopped being such a spoilt little brat?
Oh, you hungry?
Yeah. No, they're for Marlon. Supplies left out. Couldn't put them on the pub tab, could you, mate?
Yeah, sure.
Hate the after-school rush. This place turns into a right youth club.
Tell me about it. Got my eye on you lot, no nicking out.
Not like there's anything in here worth nicking.
Well, you know where the door is if you don't like it.
Bottling it, little boy?
As if.
Blimey. I hoped I'd seen the last of you lot today.
Kids today, eh?
Why? I think's different when you were a girl.
That's enough.
Nah, you're all right. They're just idiots.
You owe me $6.99.
What were you doing by the alcohol section?
I wanted a cola.
Cola's over there.
What are you lot up to?
Nothing.
These lot trouble?
I don't know. But there's been a lot of childish pranks recently, so if you lot think I was born yesterday, you're in for a very rude awakening.
We're not in school now.
Oh, you don't need to be on school premises to get excluded.
I'm really sorry. I'll pay for the damages when I get my allowance.
Don't worry about it. Just be more careful next time, yeah?
Thanks.
Right, well, our homework won't do itself. See you tomorrow, Miss Grant. Doesn't give up, does he? Go away, Noah.
We're not stopping. Off to the cricket pavilion to net this.
Where'd you get that?
Sneaked into my bag while you lot were wetting yourselves up for Miss Grant. Have fun on the swings.
Wait. I mean, you can't drink that by yourself, and we don't mind joining you, do we? He's not one of us. Yeah, but he did the dare. It's good enough for me. You're in. Right, let's get legless.
Dog. What's up with you? You allergic to fun or something?
Come on, then.
They're waiting for us.
You're all right.
God, Sam, sometimes you're such a wimp.
Good. You ditched that loser.
Had to be done.
Guilty conscience?
What? No?
Thing is, Samson, we don't need CCTV around here. There's always a pair of eyes to rely on, always someone in your business, isn't there? That's the beauty of village life. So if you know anything, look, anything you want to tell me is in full confidence. Nobody needs to know.
Morning, Miss Grant.
Morning, Leanna. Noah.
Morning.
Oh, look, there's Dan, making good the criminal damage that someone was stupid enough to cause and then brag about online.
Well, they messed with the wrong person this time, haven't they, miss? It's too cold to be running around a muddy field. If they did that to prisoners, there'd be a riot. It's against our human rights.
Are you going to be a lawyer or something?
Maybe. Or a Supreme Court judge.
I think that's America.
Have you seen this? Kelthwaite have got more than 1,000 followers now. Got to do something to keep up. Hey, where do you think you're scuttling off to?
You what? Leave him.
What were you talking to Miss Grant and Miss Stepney about this morning?
You've already asked him that.
Yeah, and I'm asking him again. You have to cross-question the witness. It's standard procedure. You know, those teachers are snaky. They wheedle stuff out of you. Stay away from them.
Yeah, just like I'm going to stay away from you. You're a snake one. And you're just as bad. You make a perfect pair.
Have you been home yet?
Not yet.
Why?
Oh, I was just wondering whether my emails had arrived. Just informing your parents that any child caught getting involved with dares, pranks, or damaging property will be severely dealt with.
Why have you sent that to our parents?
No, not just yours. Everyone's. So you've had fair warning. I won't tolerate it, and there will be consequences. Oh, and we're going to be making follow-up calls, by the way, just to make sure that everyone has their emails. Wouldn't want there to be any IT hiccups now, would we?
We need to cut it out for a bit.
As if. She has no clue.
She definitely suspects it's us.
Yeah, but she has no evidence, does she? You know, she wants the consequences. She can have them. Here you go. These are for you.
What are you doing?
And last but not least,
I'm not getting involved.
don't be such a melt. Put them away then. You don't want people seeing. Your mission, if you should choose to accept, is the geography block.
Huh?
You can do the art corridor. And you can do the canteen. I've got other operatives covering the rest of the school.
What are you on about?
We're going to block the bogs. Operation Shock and Awe. Can't keep you in a school without sanitation, can they?
I'm not getting involved.
Oh, come on, you're practically famous. You're like the biggest, baddest Year 8 hot in Academy's ever seen. Are you seriously telling me this is too much for you?
I never said that.
This rate?
400 likes?
We're going viral.
See, I told you you'd enjoy being part of the chaos.
Well, it beats double maths.
So, what are we going to do? We're going to celebrate? Cafe?
Go and distract her.
Who? Vanessa? Well, what sort of distraction?
Anything you like.
Bigger the better.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, not bad, Tar. Shouldn't you be at school?
Sent home early. Sanitation problems.
Oh, right.
We're supposed to be looking for work experience, so I thought I'd ask you guys, because I want to be a vet. Well, if I get good enough grades.
Yeah? Well, you can give me a hand with these if you like. Lesson number 1. It's not all glamour working with animals.
Should I get that first one?
Yeah, I'll get it for you. Heavy.
There we go.
All right. All the Kelthwaite haters are out. Clearly staged, can't be real. Idiots.
Look at him. He's not going to get far with his leg bandaged like that, is he?
Well, what if they hurt themselves? Well, it's just gonna have a sniff about. It's not like we threw them out on a motorway.
Can I get you anything?
No, we're all right, thanks. Just waiting on someone.
We've got double the views as Kelthwaites. There's no way they're going to come back against that.
Never say never, but they have to come back with something pretty epic.
And then what? You do something worse, and then they do something even worse? Where's this going to end?
You're such a mug. Right, I've got to go.
What are you doing hanging around?
People really should hide the keys better.
Well, clever people do, just so happens none of them live here. God, it's so small. How do people live like this?
By not being snobs.
Right, phone. Hi, guys. Everyone keeping warm? We are, because we've just broken in here.
Using a key.
Right, look upstairs.
They're not going to keep the keys upstairs.
I like your thinking. I've never driven a camper van before.
Not Dan's. Daz's. It's out front. Did you not see it?
Oh, I only tend to notice if they're German. Don't you think the camper van would be more fun?
We're taking the car. Daz has it coming. These people and keys.
Wait, hold on. Hold it up. Who wants to come joyriding with us? We're stealing a car.
I'd ask what you think you're doing, but it feels like you just told me. Look, you can't steal Daz's car.
Well, we're doing it, so...
You broke into our house.
We used the keys, and we're pointing out the flaws in your security system, actually.
Noah.
Maybe we should leave it for a bit.
What? No. You had it coming, you said. And why do you care? You ran off because you hated Daz.
Well, it wasn't that simple.
Right, well, tell us all about it in the car.
I'm not coming. I'll ring the police.
Well, there's a problem with that. Should I tell you what it is?
What?
Yo, people. This is Amelia, who helped to steal the car keys from her uncle, or dad, or whatever he is.
You used a name.
Do you want me to delete it?
Yeah.
Well, I will, in the car. Hey guys, this is us in our brand new ride. It's not much, but the little people have to get round somehow. Say hello.
Hello.
We've got a special guest.
Don't film me. Look, you said you'd delete it.
Yeah, and I will delete it, but this one you're going to be famous in. So we're currently going at 40 miles per hour. Let's see how fast this bucket goes.
Don't be stupid.
I feel the need for, say it with me.
A psychiatric examination?
Right, because I ran away from my messed up home. Oh, wait, that was you.
Stop!
Don't, we'll crash!
I'm an excellent driver.
Leanna!
Hold on.
Leanna!
Do you know what's useful to be a good salesman? Charm and looks.
Better get out there.
Do you know what? Know him. Use.
Oh, down, Leanna!
And it's good sometimes to get someone to the point of desperation. Because then...
Look out, a taxi!
Oh, idiot!
Watch the road, would you?
Look, I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I won't be your plaything.
Pardon?
I'm just saying. Was just saying.
We're flying now. High five.
Be careful.
But you can't win life being careful.
You can't win at life at all. You're talking rubbish.
Well, this is interesting. I'm being mouthed off by a kid who ran away from home.
Shut up.
Oh, and then got kidnapped. I mean, how does that happen? That's got to be a first.
Shut up!
A perfect mix of pathetic and stupid.
Shut your mouth!
I mean, you'd think you'd be pleased you had two dads. Goodness knows neither of those little dweebs are good enough on their own.
Quit out, would you?
You don't know anything about it!
Get off my hair!
Amelia!
My dad and my uncle Dad's are all better than you in your wildest dreams! Get off!
Amelia, get off her! Stop! Is everyone okay?
Yeah. But no thanks to you. Why would you pull my hair when I'm driving?
It's so stupid.
I'm stupid. You pulled my hair. I was...
Shut up! Seems all right.
Did you film it? Oh, we're going to be legends.
Oh my God, you're obsessed.
You know you should really get a hobby. Oh wait, you've already got one. Being a freak.
We should go.
And what about this?
Well, keys are in, off you pop.
It'll be all right.
It's in a field. Dad will think it's stolen.
Yeah, and he'll report it, someone will find it and he'll get it back.
Yeah, well, it doesn't feel right.
What else do you want us to do?
Tell the truth.
What? That you still hate Dad and dragged us along to steal his car?
That's not the truth.
Well, it will sound like it coming out of my mouth, I can assure you.
Can we go?
Yeah, gladly. Not suspicious at all.
Well, someone's probably found the car by now anyway.
Ooh, common sense from the urchin. OK. So the phone was stolen and the car went from the village. The thief might have taken it as well. And we're in the woods, if anyone asks, miles away from where we left the car.
And you really think someone's going to believe that?
Doubtful. Sweethearts, if you want me to do literally all your thinking for you, I'm going to have to start charging a fee. You better not have let anyone see you come here.
That copper turned up again.
But you stuck to the story, right?
Yeah.
Telling everyone I was hanging around with you in the forest was so embarrassing.
Shut up, Leanna! The guy that got run over. It was Graham Foster.
Oh, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
You don't know anything. Do you understand how much trouble we're in? They already know who does this car, and they're not going to stop until they know who the driver was.
We should tell the truth.
Are you high?
But we didn't hit anyone.
Yes, officer, we stole the car, and someone stole it off us and killed that creepy guy with it.
He's not dead!
What if he does die? It's all right for you two. You'll have some child psychiatrist explaining how troubled you are because of your weird families and your trust issues. I was the one who was driving. You've lied, so you've got to keep on lying. Are you listening? You too.
Has anyone been seen?
Feels like the holidays have started already, all the kids off school. Any close to finding out who was in that car? Not unless you've remembered anything else.
Well, I've told you everything. I was in the woods. I didn't see anything.
And that wasn't an invitation for you to harass my daughter? I'm sorry if that's what you feel I were doing, but a man might very easily have died yesterday. We have to know what happened.
I need to tell you something.
No, hang about, mate. Let's not be too hasty, right?
I lied. I wasn't in the woods. I was in the car. The one that hit Graham. I drove it for a bit. But we didn't hit anyone. I'm certain. I promise.
You say we took the car. Who else? Who was in the car with you?
Amelia Spencer and Leanna Cavanagh.
He's lying. Dad, he's lying. Why are you saying this, Noah?
Because you can't tell me what to do.
He's lost it. He's fantasizing.
I think you need to be quiet.
What, so he can say lies about me?
I'm not lying. You're only making it worse for yourself. We didn't run anyone over.
Don't say anything.
It's up to you, but I'm not lying for you.
It wasn't my idea.
Leanna.
I was there, but it was Amelia. We just had to go along with it. And nobody got hurt.
We need to continue this at the station.
What's he done now?
We're going to the station. He'll need an appropriate adult with him. I assume you'll be accompanying your daughter.
Her too?
What? I have to go down to the police station.
I'll call you, Mum, all right?
I was terrified. But those two, they gang up on you. I don't know what they'd have done if I'd said no. As soon as I got in, I wanted to get the car back and go home. I was begging her. But Amelia got angry. She grabbed the wheel. She's a psycho dad. This isn't fair.
The video on Noah's phone shows everything.
Wait, I thought he'd forgotten his passcode.
Well, he remembered it.
Oh.
Wow. Look at Leanna go. Gotta say, your daughter's got a real talent for this, hasn't she?
That means something coming from a dingle.
And there goes Amelia, grabbing a handful of her hair. Gotta say, I understand the temptation there.
She's trying to stop the car!
She caused the accident. It was her fault.
Well, swirling doesn't actually care about any of that. The point is, look at the time and the GPS. When the kids came off the road, they were nowhere near where Graham got hit.
How does this mean that they're off the hook? Well, I don't want to be the voice of doom or anything, but all it proves is that they didn't hit Graham when they spanned the car. I mean, they could have got back in, driven off, and did it then.
Whose side are you on?
I'm just being realistic.
He's right, nobody's off the hook.
In which case, why did you drag us all here?
Oh, so important. Look, I get that you're very embarrassed, because let's face it, daughter dearest doesn't come across in the greatest light there, does she? The thing is, it's good news in that they're widening the net.
We said that, did he? The copper?
Yeah.
And let's hope they find the sicko who did this, and quick.
Yeah.
Next. Look, they think you're the weakest link. They'll tie you up in knots and make you confess to a hit and run that we didn't do. That's why you've got to stick to the story and protect us. They can't send you to young offenders, legally, I mean, because you're too young. I mean, you don't have to, babes. It's just if you wanted to be a good Christian and totally do the right thing for everyone.
Let's not.
It's party time! But it wasn't an invite for all of these lot as well. No, but you're lucky I bought them. It wouldn't have been much of a party if I didn't. Thanks. So thoughtful. Well, I guess some of them are all right, I suppose. Great.
Hey, don't worry. If you get out of hand, I'll kick him out.
I'll hold you to that.
No problem. Just keep it chill, yeah?
Hello, we're not too late, are we?
Sorry, I'll ignore him.
I just heard the music, fancied a bit of a boogie.
Leon, hope you're behaving yourself.
Yeah, miss.
You're not drinking, are you?
What's it to you?
I'm sure your dad would be very pleased, right?
You were young once, weren't you?
Is Jackie about?
They were just here. They? Him and Gabby.
Ah, right. OK, well, we'll just keep the music at a reasonable level, and are you sure he's here? I can't see him anywhere.
With a bit of luck, he hasn't seen you either.
Fair point. Come on.
Looks like you've got a lot of clearing up to do.
Yeah.
Can't believe I forgot to defrost the turkey.
Oh, never mind. It's all worked out well. Leanna heading to her grandparents for a lunch.
Why aren't they here yet?
They're on their way, darling. Patience.
She's keen. She's not desperate to get away from me, is she?
Oh, not at all. She just knows they'll spoil her rotten, that's all.
It's refreshing to find a man who knows his way around the kitchen. Mum, why don't you make a start on the snowballs in the dining room? I'm sure Liam doesn't want to be crowded while he creates.